There's a stretch of highway just outside Granger's Hollow that people avoid after dark. It's not because of potholes or deer, it's because of her. Locals call her Maureen, but no one knows her real name. She drives a rust-caked caravan, one of those boxy old things with faded paint and warped wooden panels that creak when the wind hits them. There are no plates, just a hand-painted sign on the side. Things you need. Open at midnight. No phone number, no address. She just appears. Always parked just off the road. Headlights dead, but a single lantern swinging in the night breeze like a heartbeat. People who stop don't talk about it afterwards. Sometimes they disappear completely, but the ones who stay, well, they change. It was supposed to be a dare. My friend Caleb had heard about her from his cousin, who swore he saw her once when he was drunk driving home from a party. Said she was weird but helpful. Claimed she gave him a new liver. And he meant that literally. It was the kind of story you laugh at until you notice the guy doesn't drink anymore, even though he used to be the worst alcoholic in the county. So Caleb wanted to find out if it was real. I didn't want to go, but I'd never hear the end of it if I chickened out. So at 11:58 p.m., we parked by mile marker 237, where people claimed she showed up most. 12 o'clock? Nothing. 12:03. A light in the trees flickered on. We turned, and there it was. Caravan, sign lantern swinging like someone had just walked past it. "Let's go," Caleb whispered, grinning like an idiot. The steps creaked as we climbed up. The door opened before we knocked. She was already there. Her face was hard to describe. Not ugly, not pretty, but wrong. As if someone had arranged human features from memory but hadn't quite nailed the proportions. Her eyes didn't blink. They clicked. You could hear it. "What do you need?" she rasped. "I want money," Caleb said, cocky. Her hand vanished behind a curtain, re-emerged with a small leather pouch. "You'll have it." He took it. I didn't say anything, but her eyes were already on me. "You're not sure," she said, "but I know what you need." My mouth opened, but she was already handing me something wrapped in stained silk. Cold. Heavy. I didn't unwrap it. "Payment comes later," she whispered and smiled. We left. Caleb was bouncing with excitement. The pouch had coins, old ones, gold, maybe. We Googled one later, worth at least $5,000. And there were dozens. But something changed. Caleb wouldn't stop spending, like he had to. Within a week, he'd bought a car, crashed it, bought another, then a boat, then a gun. Then he shot himself. I went to the funeral, clutching the silk-wrapped thing I'd hidden in my closet. I still hadn't looked at it. That night, the lantern showed up again by the roadside. I should have ignored it, should have burned that thing she gave me. But I needed answers. So I returned. "You didn't look," she said as I stepped in. "What is it? What you needed?" I unwrapped it. It was a heart, still beating, human. My name tattooed across the aorta in tiny, careful script. I dropped it. Screamed. She didn't move. "You were going to die," she whispered. "Now you won't." I ran. The dreams started 2 days later. I'd wake up gasping, clutching my chest, hearing a heartbeat that wasn't mine. I went to the hospital. They said my heart looked different, healthier, stronger. The scans didn't match the ones from a month before. Then came the voice. Not hers, his. The one who had the heart before me. He begs, every night. Begs me to find his body and put it back. I don't know where he is, but she does. I drove to mile marker 237 again last night. I begged her to take it back, to make it stop. She smiled and pulled the curtain aside. There were dozens of hearts, eyes, tongues, fingers, labeled, preserved, all still living, all twitching. They all needed something once, she said. I asked what she was. She leaned in close. Her face began to shift, teeth sharpening, skin crinkling like paper set to burn. I'm what you become. Once your debt is paid. Twist ending. 1 year later. I drive a Caravan now. It wasn't a choice. She melted into me the night I returned. My bones split. My mind bent. And now I open the door at midnight. I smile even when I don't want to. My eyes click when I blink. I smell what you need before you even ask. And soon, I'll be parked by your house, lantern swinging in the breeze. What do you need? You'll have it. But payment always comes later. And when it does, you become the next seller. Forever.